Greetings and salutations. I'm going to do Days of Doom with my new Intel Kelvin timeline Dreadnought. Kelvin timeline Intel Dreadnought Tier 6. U.S.S. Vengeance. Okay, I've hopefully fixed the problem. I bought another SSD. So now I have 3 different SSD drives in my hard drive on my computer. And
glad you could make it. We're picking up an incoming fleet on sensors. They'll be here in moments. We'll do what we can to help. Our weapons are offline for maintenance, but we still have shields. If the enemy makes it past us, they'll have free access into Federation space. We've got to hold the line.
Understood. We'll do our part, Commander.
Welcome to the 23rd century. Your ship has been configured to project a holographic camouflage. It'll look era-appropriate to ships from this time. There's no record of this incursion, so you'll need to be ready for anything. Good luck.
Thanks. We'll do our best, Daniels. Alright, so there's some strategy with this. Someone needs to defend the starbase. If nobody else defends the starbase, I will have to do that. But then also someone to win, someone needs to try to get the Dreadnought warp cores and kill the Doomsday machine. But this is a pug. I'm just doing it in normal. All my settings are up on maximum again, absolutely 100% maximum. And I spent some time researching the best settings for the screencasting software. Open broadcast software is what I'm using, which somebody recommended I use. And a couple of settings were wrong, and it said, like, it seemed like my...
Vessels at the nearby shipyard are evacuating all non-essential personnel, but the enemy is moving in on them. Can you help cover their escape?
Will do. Vengeance out.
The shipyard is west of our location. Hurry! The enemy is closing in!
You don't know why some of the settings were wrong. They shouldn't have been. Apparently, according to the guide, anyway. I've increased my buffer. I think that was the problem. But also, the priority for the
evacuation
encoder
force
was
at the
wrong.
shipyard needs your help.
Yeah, I lose all my thingies when you go to maximum impulse. So far, it seems smoother than last time. I've put the bitrate right up to 20 megabits a second as well. So this might take me all night. I don't know how big the file will be, but anyway. Like, it could be the biggest screencast I've ever done. But I'm just going to make it really as quick as possible. And try not to move the screen around too much. I've also unlocked an extra traits slot for the space traits. Oh, he's behind the asteroid. Come over here. That was a bit crazy.
Unknown vessel on sensors. What is that thing?
This is
Your Doom Federation. Haha.
The enemy's closing in.
Engineering crews, to your posts. I've got a plan.
Okay, well, so far
This is
so
Lieutenant
good.
Commander Scott at the shipyard. What you're seeing on your sensors is called a Doomsday machine. We fought one on the Enterprise and it was completely impervious to our weapons. What will stop it is a warp core break to breach. Needs to be a big one though, and we only have shuttle cores at the moment. Use those to slow it down while we prepare a core big enough to destroy it for good.
I'm not going to do
Or
that.
you'll have to drop those cores right in its path. Watch out for its blast when you do.
Multiple enemy ships on sensors. We can use some help back here.
So I'm going to defend the starbase. Doesn't look like anyone else has gone to do that. It is one of the optionals. And the first warp core, you can't destroy the Doomsday machine with that anyway. At some point it will say you don't need to defend the starbase anymore and that you need to go help with that, and I'll do that then. So, but if there were other people, if 1 or 2 other people come and help defend the starbase, then I'll leave it and go and fight the other guys. We'll see how it goes. That's the strategy behind it. Because I've got a sort of big tanky ship, I'm the right kind of person to be trying to defend the starbase, if you know what I mean. It'd be better for an escort to be trying to do the warp calls. So I might not even try to do that. I also think I might record this again later as an advanced run, but I'll do it as separate videos because I'm still experimenting with my screencasting software settings, trying to perfect it all. Yeah, so far so good. I also set my Windows swap file to be on this SSD. I've got Star Trek Online running off a different SSD and Windows 10 running off a different SSD. And the swap file is just going on the same one that I'm recording to. If I had 4 SSDs, then I could have one just for the swap file virtual memory. But that's a bit. Don't really need that. I don't know. Maybe I'll get like 2 that are identical and replace the one that has the Windows on it and set it up as a RAID for those 2 drives or something like that. I don't know. I'm experiencing bugs with the game though lately. Like, you know, it's happening when I'm not recording as well. Sometimes the ship warps in and out, looks like, and then sometimes it spins around doing the rock and roll maneuver, which is usually after I have told it to do it, but not when it's actually supposed to do it. Anyway. Once again, I was pressing the piloting button on my keyboard and it wasn't doing what I was asking, and now it is. Sometimes it does that, it's annoying. But yeah. You know, I had less problems when I used to use Fraps, but the files were like massive with Fraps, but that was because it didn't highly compress on the fly, whereas this open broadcasting software does compress on the fly. I'm going too fast. I think I put one of my skill points into engines. I probably didn't need to because this ship's really maneuverable.
I eliminate the Federation's pathetic warp core bomb.
I'm gonna put more power to weapons. It looks like I'm the only one defending the starbase, so the other players recognised me having a Dreadnought that, you know, I would be able to defend it on my own. So it's good. Seems like people in this pub know what they're doing. I wonder if we will succeed. So there's 2 endings for this. If you fail, you get a cutscene where it's epic. It's like an original Star Trek episode where somebody flies a Constitution class Enterprise. Oh, it's not the Enterprise, but just another Constitution class ship into the Doomsday. She beams her, well, actually in the original series it was a shuttle or something, wasn't it? But anyway, yeah, so, but if you win, then you just get Commander Scott congratulating you, and he says, just like Captain Kirk you were. So I wonder what will happen. But I'm really happy that so far I haven't seen any, like, dropping frames or lag in this recording, so yay, finally. This was probably my very first screencast where I've got perfect 100% quality and high frame rate. I finally figured it out after doing this channel for over a year. I did have max settings. When I first started I used to use an old NVIDIA GTX, but it was overly bad in GTX. I only had 1.2 gigabytes of memory, of video RAM, which it wasn't really enough, and didn't support the latest NVIDIA software. It was that old, I think. I couldn't use, what couldn't I use? Couldn't use the NVIDIA recording software, so I got annoyed by it. And I've been an AMD guy, I decided to go back to AMD, and now I'm using an ATI AMD graphics chip, you know, R9 380 with 4 gigabytes of memory. Now, if I find it's still not good enough, I might buy an extra one and have 2 in my computer at once, which my computer does support. I have I think it's a 900 or an 800 watt Cooler Master, really expensive power supply. And I'll upload a video about it one day. I've got a video I made about it on my eTech show. Anyway, yeah. And this is a 8-core AMD FX. The chip was the CPU I'm using. I bought it in 2012, so it was like 4 years ago. I think I said 5 years in the last video. It was actually 4 years. So it's a 4-year-old system. They don't sell that CPU anymore, but when I bought it, it was the most expensive, highest end AMD graphics chip, CPU chip on the market. So I'm trying to talk to you about my computer at the same time as killing the bad guys and focusing on what I'm doing. A bit off topic, I know, I'm probably not really interested. But people have dropped comments saying they watch my videos to listen to me talking, so that's what I'm doing. Obviously after a few of my videos the microphone dropped out for some unknown reason. Hopefully it doesn't do that. I think I fixed the problem with that. Had to buy a new USB cable and change the settings around, and I'm plugging it into a different port on the computer. It could have been my cat's fault, because sometimes they used to disturb me and I'd bump the cable or something. Sometimes I try to like jump on my lap while I'm recording the screencast. Anyway, I've got 2 little kitties. I used to name all my pets after Star Trek characters, but I don't do that anymore. I had 3 black cats that were called Geordie, after Geordie from the Enterprise. Geordie LaForge. So it's like I'm sort of losing a few frames, but it's still going smooth. Though I won't really know for sure until I watch the video that this is recorded to see if it has what it's done. Anyway, outpost health is at 50%. What does it say? Prevent Doomsday machines. So I was trying to read the optionals. It's a bit annoying that you can't see the text because of this thing. I wish you could reposition that, but you actually can't. So, because I was looking at that and talking about that, I just completely missed what I should have been doing with shooting the bad guys. I think I'm going too fast. I might not upload this till tomorrow. I'm recording this on Wednesday, but I don't know. I've got something to do after this. Is that all I need to do for that? Time to build warp core. Oh no, there's another round. Somebody's helping me now though. Didn't really need their help, but maybe they came to help me because the outpost health dropped a bit.
We can't hold out much longer. Activating all distress beacons.
Is that my cue to go over to the other place? Yeah, see now that arrow is pointing over there and time to build warp cores changed. Yeah, so I'll go help them.
Scott here. The Dreadnought warp core is ready. Feed it to the Doomsday machine before it makes a meal out of us. We shield it against the enemy weapons the best we can, but we don't have time to build another. Better make it count.
Yeah, sorry the last couple of videos were a bit choppy. Obviously that's what I've been talking about, trying to fix the problem with my computer. Like in the screencasting software and all that kind of stuff.
The Federation has a new weapon. It is now the priority target over the starbase.
Yep, see, they told us that we should go. But I'm not even going in the right direction. Over there.
something happen out there and fast! We're almost in range of that thing's weapon!
Oh no, I don't want to actually shoot the Doomsday machine at this point, because that's a waste of time. I need to help somebody else. Oh no, what have you done? Oh, yeah. So the bad guys try to kidnap the warp core. They try to take it. And we have to stop them from doing that, but also someone needs to pick it up and take it over to the Doomsday machine. Has someone done that? Where is the person who's done that? Oh, somebody else has got a vengeance. That's good. I mean, oh yes, this person has it. So the right tactic at this point would be to protect this person. That's what everyone's doing. I need to go over there and protect him. Evasive maneuvers. Rock and roll. Get there quickly. Almost in range. Shoot. Oh, I can get out some reinforcements now. Is it the right opportune time though? That's the question. When we get over to the Doomsday machine.
You did it! You took out a Doomsday
Oh,
machine!
he did it. Sweet.
Unbelievable!
I'll just call them now anyway, just for fun, huh? Delta V lights. Yay, we won! There you go, so that was a good run. Unfortunately I didn't get to show you myself actually killing the Doomsday machine. And maybe I should do another run just deliberately where I lose, or keep recording it until I lose, so that I can...
Great job. You stopped the Doomsday machine. Just like Captain Kirk you were. I only wish I could have been aboard your ship when you took that devil down. I'll make sure Starfleet hears about your heroics.
Thanks, Commander Scott. I probably had the volume too low, although it should be recording the system audio. Anyway, yes, I actually need to record it where I fail so that I can show you that cutscene that's really epic that I told you about. Oh, look at my ship. It's so beautiful. I love it. Okay, well, stay tuned for my full in-depth review of this Dreadnought and more videos featuring it, and I'll also be finishing the 2016 run-through. Thanks for watching this video from the team of Borg. Please support this channel by subscribing if you're not already, and share it with your friends. Try to encourage other people to watch my videos. Give me a thumbs up and do all that social media marketing to help me out. Alright, thanks a lot. See you later. Hooroo. Live long and prosper. Joel and true.